Alrighty guys, it's Alec coming back to you with another video. We are out here in the shop. We got some big goals for today. My buddy's gonna come over, we're gonna throw some brake lines in the truck. We also got some nice front end parts, which I'm pretty excited about. And then I got a little surprise for you guys, but I'm hoping to see this thing go outside today on its own. So we're gonna get chopping away at the board, get some stuff done, but thank you for being here. If you could, leave a like on this video and throw down in the bottom, throw a comment saying that you're watching along with me. So I will get to work. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Wow, that looks pretty freaking nice compared to what it was before. So took the rubber floor home and cleaned it up, used some like super clean purple degreaser, and it turned out really good. Looks really nice. It's got a little bit of white splotchiness in the center there. I think that'll get covered up with a little dressing or something like that, but nice and clean, looks good. You can just barely see some of the sound deadener below it. I'm happy. Alrighty guys, so here we are. We just got the rear drive shaft locked in. I stopped at O'Reilly's yesterday, got us some new U-joint straps. It is Master Pro part number 492-10. These straps on the 14 bolts are different than the 10 bolts from my experience. So if you need that part number, I just gave it to you, but they look real good. Tap the holes or chase the holes, made sure they were nice and clean, which they were not before. Drive shafts all locked in. Alrighty, we got Hovercraft 3000 edition going on here. So had my mechanic friend Brandon come over, and he is a brake line making extraordinaire. So we got some brake lines underneath the truck, and all four corners are bled and the brakes are working perfect. He also brought over his fancy dancy scan tool, and we bled the ABS module in the truck too. So we should have brakes. I'm going to work on, I got headlights to throw in it, and we're going to skip to that now. All right, so just checking in with you, we're going to throw headlights in this truck. I have a set of black housings I ordered off eBay. They were like 50 bucks, so probably made in good old Chinatown. The marker lights look really good too, got a nice black housing on them, and so I think those will look pretty good. The other thing, I had this company reach out to me and they sent me a set of these LED headlights made by Oxito. These are low beam, so we're going to get them thrown in the truck and see what they look like. Alrighty, we're over here, got the passenger side headlight in, looks pretty sweet. Using these Oxito headlights I got, and they give you a nice pair of gloves. Use those to put my low beams in here. You can see that they have a really nice compact fan on the back of them, which I'm used to seeing the headlights where the fan is like this big around. It's bigger than the headlight almost, and this is a really nice compact little guy. Really impressed with that actually. So we're gonna get this thrown in on the other side. Here you can see a little bit of time lapse of us throwing in the headlights, and I just want to be clear, I did not receive any compensation to show you these Oxito headlights. I did get sent them completely free of charge though, so that is important to know, and I want everyone to know that while they're watching the video. I will admit though, I think that they are worth the money, and I would personally spend my own money on a set of these headlights compared to some of the other more expensive brands that I've used in the past. If you guys have any interest in buying a set of headlights and would like a discount, I will leave it in the description below. They set up a small affiliate link with me, and I'd like to offer that to you guys, but do not feel pressured to purchase anything because of this video. Alrighty, well here we go. Got the headlights in the truck. Notice something a little strange. Can't hardly see it, but there's a cover on that one. And this side, cover has been forgotten. So, headlights look okay. 50 bucks gets you 3/4 of a headlight that works. thicker than molasses on a cold winter day in that cab. Holy crap. Woo! Showing up on the gauge.
That's good.
Yeah, she's starting to get warm. Actually, just a little bit of throttle input and it holds itself there. I don't have to give it much. All right, Bailey's going for a start on the old Reggie here. Alrighty, so you saw in the last clip, we pulled the truck out and everything went pretty good. We thought we had a leak on the center section of the turbo, but cleaned it up and it must have been assembly lube because it never came back. We also thought that it was fans weren't coming on, thought maybe I had a wiring issue or something, but my tuner never set the fans the temperature lower. So at like 205 or whatever, they did come on and the truck cooled back down. So that's good. She's back in the garage, back in her home. I thought it needed fluid at first because I revved it up in gear and it didn't move. But then I did remember it has a 3600 stall in it. So it's going to take some RPM to move. Give her a little more RPM and she moved on her own just fine. The transmission fluid level looks okay for now. We didn't get the transmission hot and we didn't check it in neutral. So I'm not exactly sure if the transmission fluid is dialed yet, but yeah, she looks good. She smells like a old fat Harley that is way too rich. And I think that's probably because the O2 sensors aren't hooked up, but glad to see it move on its own. And it just gives me a little more motivation to keep going. Alrighty guys, well at this point I am just kind of playing Firewatch. We're kind of waiting for this thing to cool down. Don't want to leave it here sitting by itself with hot exhaust and stuff like that, pressurized fuel systems, that kind of thing. So with any project like this where you mess with basically everything and you let it run, not a good idea just to walk away from it immediately. So we're going to play a little Firewatch, check some things over, but I really appreciate you watching this video, and thank you so much for the recent subscriptions. The channel's growing really good. I'm really happy with the channel, really happy with my progress on the truck, really happy with seeing the truck outside for the first time, and it did idle on its own. So thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe if you could. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a lot. So until next time, Bailey and I are out. Deuces.